Hello, New Horizons tubers, and welcome to 1994 by Koei. Uncharted Waters 2, of course. New Horizons with me, BlueAnkylo. We're live streaming it. This is how we relax late at night, basically. BlueAnkylo playing some old Super Nintendo games. This is the second playthrough. We're going to start off a new campaign. The first, in case you didn't watch it, the first campaign was Pietro. It was pretty fun. Not a lot of combat, but kind of did a lot of force sciencing during the playthroughs, so I know how the mechanics work a fair bit better now than I used to. On screen, you can see the next target of our Let's Play. So, Catalina, the red-haired pirate from Spain, is on revenge against Portugal. So that sounds pretty cool. We could have done combat, but for mostly efficiency reasons, we never built a ship that was really built for it. So, time for a new game. Now, I'm sure veterans of the series aren't worried about it, but I generally found Catalina's start to be the more difficult of the six. We'll see how it goes, now that I'm an expert Uncharted Waters player with all the experience of the chat to help me. This should be super easy. She's considered a pirate because she's waging war against Portugal. I don't know, we'll see. My plan is, and this is good for anyone watching, like just joining now. I'm trying to play through the characters somewhat, I don't know if canonically is the right word, or true to their nature. So, as Pietro, we focused on discoveries and exploration. As Catalina, I will try to focus on pirating. So I'm not going to build a trade fleet and build my money by traveling to Japan. Now, if we get into a situation where we're broke and we have no other options, then yeah, we'll sell our crew, get rid of our big ships, and do some trading. But I will try to play the game as a pirate, as long as we can. I don't know how well it'll work, because it's hard to make a lot of money on pirating, but we'll see, we'll see. You can't do long voyages with huge crew. Expert with zero. But naval battles aren't really very complicated. You'll see. It's rock, paper, scissors. Little bit of sailing around, little bit of rock, paper, scissors. We'll figure it out. I would say the overworld mechanics are more important than the battle mechanics, though. Alright, so Catalina Eranzo, the Spanish naval officer for now. She leaves the Navy for a life of piracy to avenge the mysterious loss of her brother and fiance. Not the same person, please, let's get that straight. It wasn't that she was going to marry her brother. This is two people. The translation is leaving it a little bit ambiguous, but both her brother and her fiancé have disappeared. Would you like to change my name? Well now. Give me a graceful name. So last time we were broke. Now, she is a redhead. She could be BlueAnkylo. She could be the one. You keep coming back to the YouTube chat. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Twitch, I just don't have as many viewers on Twitch. The YouTube chat keeps it busy. Do we actually get to put her last name in? Yes, we do. Oh, so good. Alright. The reddest of Ankylos is a pirate, of course. The most evil of Ankylo. It makes perfect sense. BlueAnkylo, I like it. Yeah, you would. Are you ready to start the game? And yeah, there's the BlueAnkylos in chat. Good job, fella. Good call. Name her Thought. How to get demonetized in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's when you mentioned something about Hong Kong, right? Alright, hello, goodbye. Some random guy just left the shipyard. Did I misspell Ankylo already? Nice. It's alright, it's more fun that way with a couple typos on screen. I wonder what is the matter with Amelia. Anilo. It's fine. Listen, Ankylo, or Anilo. It's the rip-off version. Have you heard any news about your missing brother? Don't worry, I'm sure a strong mate like Michael's doing just fine. Emilio was here looking for you. He wants you to go to headquarters. A fleet has just returned from the New World, so maybe he wanted to talk to you about that. He looked pretty serious. Something important must have happened. Is bad luck to have a woman on ship? Probably. That's why she can't spell her name right. Thanks for the information. I'll get right over to headquarters. Bootleg Ankylo. This is how you know it's not legit. Alright. We could talk to random people. It's worthless. If you have ever wondered why I don't talk to random people, it's because it's just a waste of time. Don't worry about it. You don't need their help. Now, where did they tell me to go? I already forgot. I got sidetracked reading chat. I'm supposed to go talk to somebody somewhere. I don't know where it was. Ah, Lieutenant Red. This is where we're supposed to go, to the guild, of course. Perfect timing. A fleet has just returned from a trip to the New World. Commander Ezekiel, probably, something like that, wants to talk to you about it. Your presence is requested at headquarters, to the right of the palace. Oh, this was not the right place. It was close. I am, like, to the right of the palace, just not, you know, inside the castle wall. Koei doesn't know how to make RPGs. They don't only know how to make strategic simulation. Lieutenant Emilio Sanude. Or something. Red, I was looking for you. Commander Ezekiel needs to talk to you. The commander? Is it about my missing brother? Well, I think you should hear about it from the commander. Kind of like the Duchess of Franco. Lieutenant Red Anilo, reporting for duty, sir. Anilo will do. Thanks for coming. At ease. Well, I have some bad news about your brother, Michael. We lost contact with his fleet April 10th, 1522, off the coast of Santo Domingo. And that means he's dead. My brother, I just can't believe it. He's one of the best sailors in the Navy. It's not like anyone dies in the sea in 1522, right? It's impossible. He has Hernan in his fleet. Yes, Michael was a capable man. His first mate, your fiancé Hernan, was also a brave man. But we got a report this morning from a fleet sent to investigate the matter. All they found were the remains of a shipwreck. The entire fleet was terribly damaged, probably by crocodiles, and there was no one on board. The cause of destruction is unknown. Could have been a storm, or attack by someone, mermaids, meteorites, dinosaurs, who knows, really. Could be anything. Witches. But this flag was found on the wreck. It's Michael's. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but I'm afraid he didn't make it. What? No. I understand your grief, but I'm sure he would want you to be brave at a time like this. Probably move on and find a new husband. You know, I'm single too. Lieutenant Sanude, please escort Lieutenant Anilo safely to her quarters. Yes, sir. I'm so sorry, Red. It's all so sudden. He was my commanding officer as well, as my best friend. I vow to find out what happened. Let's go to the cafe. I'll buy you a round. It's really not a cafe. It's a bar, guys. They just censored it. Yeah. Now that your husband and fiancé are dead, let's go to the cafe for a coffee. That's how you get over your grief. Drinking tea and coffee. And milk, yeah. Some serious milk. Hey there, friend. Business is good as usual, eh? Hello, Emilio. It's been a long time since I last saw you. 2 cups of, tea, if you know what I mean, please. 2 cups of hard tea on the house. Emilio, it just doesn't make sense. I just can't believe my brother would be lost in a storm. What if it was a shark storm? I agree. And I can't believe that a Spanish fleet would be attacked. Well, it could be the Caribbean pirates, or pirates of the Caribbean, that attacked the fleet. They'll regret it. As long as I'm in the Navy, they'll never rest. Wait, they'll never rest? I'll never rest? I'll never rest until they're deceased? I don't know. What are you going to do now? Well, I'm a Navy officer, Red. I'll do some investigating when I stop at a port. And eventually I'll find out what happened to him. Actually, those men are talking about them right now. Like, just over there. Hey, Giovanni, have you heard the latest gossip? Aye, a Royal Navy fleet disappeared in the Caribbean Sea. There's whispers that the Blackbeard did it. Aye, but I hear 'tis only a yarn. One of the mates says some Portuguese salts are involved. He says that they set fire to the fleet when it was resupplying in Santo Domingo. Rumor has it that it was attacking a ship was flying the flag with the Red Cross of the Malta Knights. What? That's the flag of Duke Franco's private battle fleet. Arr, you never can trust those Portuguese. I mean, that's something the Spaniard would say. She gets drunk on tea and goes gossiping with some pirates in the bar, and now she hates Portugal. Excuse me, but could you repeat that? Who in the places are ye? I'm a lieutenant in the Royal Navy. Are you sure that what you just said is true? Well, I don't know for certain, but the rumor is spreading like wildfire amongst me men. Well, you heard it from that random pirate. Clearly it was the Portuguese. Come on, Emilio. I want to tell Commander Ezekiel about this. Yeah, and? And I will request permission to seek out and destroy the Francos. We got a tip at the bar, guys. Some guys said the Portuguese did it, so we're gonna declare war on Portugal for it. The Spanish-Portuguese War of 1522. Commander, I have a request. What is it, Lieutenant? I mean, I am free. I am available for a date. Yes, let's go. Now, I know who is responsible for the attack on my brother's fleet. Oh, that, right. Really? It's Duke Franco of Portugal. Please give me a battleship and soldiers to avenge Michael and Hernan. Please, Commander, I'm begging you, I must have my revenge. That's not what I was expecting. Lieutenant Anilo, do you have any idea what you're saying? Also, that you didn't ask me on a date. Well, I don't know where you heard this rumor, but one thing is clear. Attacking the Francos will cause a full-fledged war between Spain and Portugal. Typically, we hire a privateer in the Caribbean to sink Portuguese ships so that it's not actually us. And then we have like a, whatever you call it, privateer battles in some other nation. And then it's not a full-fledged war. It's totally different. Forget your absurd ideas of revenge. Return to your duties at once. The distinction between a privateer and a pirate is pretty slim. Well, looks like we're not getting a ship. Now what? Back to the bar. We need some more tea. So, Red, what you gonna do now? Well, I'm gonna quit the Navy first. What? Well, as long as I'm in the Navy, I can't avenge the loss of my brother or fiancé. But the Francos are powerful. It's impossible for a mere civilian to defeat the Duke of Portugal. It's so easy to give up now, isn't it? Who are you? Who are ye? Nobody important, but I don't like your attitude. Give up without trying? Run away because you can't win? Is that how honorable Spanish naval officers behave? Who is this guy, Red? Let's just get out of here. He's just another crazy philosopher pirate. Thinking emoji, right? Wait, Emilio, I've made up my mind. What? What did you decide? Emilio? I need your help. I'll do whatever I can. Excellent. Come with me. To the... Was it this one? Definitely. What are you planning on doing? Well, I'm going to take a ship from the Spanish Navy. Are you crazy? No, not at all. I just remembered. You have command of a ship. The ship carrying all that gold from the New World. But that's treason. Commander Ezekiel will wring my neck, have me fired, probably hang me for treason. They don't deal with traitors and pirates very kindly. Afraid of a little danger, Lieutenant? Ex-lieutenant? Former lieutenant? Red, what are you doing? Don't move or I'll shoot. I don't want to hurt you. I just need a hostage right now. I'll drop you off at a neutral port. Until then, please cooperate, Emilio. Yeah, just talking treason next to the dockmaster. He's not paid enough to report this. I'm really sorry to get you involved, but I've got no choice. Emilio. Alright, Red. What? Do they have guns in 1522? Some guns. I mean, I don't know. This is the golden age of pirating. They had terrible little hand cannons that probably just missed and blew yourself up most of the time. I'll join your mission, but you'll have to command the ship. The ringleader of a treacherous act has no hope if he or she gets caught, but an accomplice might be able to get away with just a simple prison sentence. This poor guy just doesn't want to get killed. That's more like it. Now let's talk strategy. Well, you're the Commodore. Name your flagship. What do you think of Rebellion? It's a terrible name. Yeah, totally suitable. Yeah, good job. This guy's like, maybe he's got a little crush on her. It's like, all right, redhead, I can't say no to you. I can't think of anything more suitable for the flagship of a lady pirate beside the word rebellion. Well, then let's get our rebellion started. We're not having a rebellion though. Like, wait a minute. There must be some gold on the ship. We should sell the gold. That's a good plan. Let's sell them when we have a chance. Can we sell them right now, or do we have to leave port immediately? I would rather sell them in Seville than in some other poor African port we're going to get stuck in. Here, have some gold. 10 gold bars. It's not much, but I mean, that's some money. Congratulations. We've got more money to start with than Pietro had, I guess. Alright. No point buying things. Now that we have control, let's have a quick look at our character. Red Ankylo. Skill with guns, so we should pick up navigation at some point. We actually start with quite a lot of levels compared to certain other characters, although we could certainly use some better stats in navigation, but our fighting stats are pretty good. Loyal to piracy. No skills, no fame yet. No friendships, no enemies yet. We also have Emilio, who does have 2 useful skills. Also pretty high level, but man, his seamanship stat is terrible. 55, 40. That's some weak skills there. You can get an extra weapon if you go back to the guy. I mean, I can try that. Do we actually even start with a weapon? We don't have any inventory at all right now, so we don't have a sword to our name. Let's have a look at our ship. We start with 1 fine galleon. So we got 120 crew on it at the moment. We might want more if we're actually going to attack people. We also might want better guns. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's worth the guns or just getting rid of the gun slots. Pay the money to get the gun slots removed so we can have more crew and food storage space. I don't know. Feels weird having a pirate ship with no guns though, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Even if it's, I mean, what is optimal? Who knows? So you think I should go talk to some guy? Like the guy in the bar? The philosopher? We'll try. Ahoy there, matey! How's life on the high seas? Oh, maybe we could just recruit him. Let's see. I don't actually expect... Actually, our level's not that bad. The sooner we get a couple decent recruits, the better. Let's let me just hold on just a second here. If you're watching this new and you didn't watch the first playthrough, I do like to look things up on the on the wiki every now and then, just instead of recruiting useless people that we don't actually want. So Bernardo Sanchez, we're not going to be able to recruit him. He's relatively high level. We're not going to be high enough for him. But what about Alogi Giovanni? He's also pretty high level. So neither of these guys are recruitable. We can talk to them, but there's no point spending money treating them or anything special. And we could try to find someone else, but not right now. Yeah. I mean, we could try to treat them, but I'm sure they won't join because they're too high a level. You don't use the gun unless you're got the, like the cannonades or carronades, whatever they're called. Well, this is already locked. I don't know about, or maybe top right of the map, the first one you talk to. Well, we're not going to get jobs from the guild. I mean, we could just go buy a sword. We don't have a ton of money, but we could buy a short sword or a rapier or a telescope. Ooh, a telescope? Then we can find ports, because you actually do need ports. 5 grand. I don't think it's worth it right now, but like, we'll have to find places to dock. I guess if we're gonna go pirating, we're gonna want probably to max out our crew. So let's do that with the money we've got. Try to save some money here. Yeah, we don't do trading. There's no trading here. We need some tough sailors. There we go. Oof. 43 gold. I need my gold. Alright, we're up to 180. Yeah, I don't know what kind of delay there is between live and chat, Faith. It always takes a little while. I wonder how much does this actually cost for this thing? 6,000 gold. Oof. We're going to want to do this eventually, because we're either going to want to fill it up with guns or remove guns, and maybe change bunks around and storage, but for now, I don't have the spare cash for that. I guess we just go pirating, right? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to go find a merchant fleet and sink it. We need to actually spend our precious money on a bit more supplies. 150 enough for the moment? Oh, speaking of that, before we set sail, sorry crew, I can't afford to feed you the full, food rations. You can have 100% water, but you gotta be 90% food for fighting. You're all gonna die anyway, so you don't need to waste food on them, right? Cookies and milk, sure, why not? Alright, pirate o'clock. We'll be able to sail fine, as long as we find somebody to attack instantly. You do want 2 or 3 mates? Oh, there's one thing we can do. Uh-oh. I was gonna change, crew assignments. Too late. Well, we've left the country. We're officially traitors. What's your plan? Well, to avenge the loss of my brother. On the Francos, of course. But it's impossible to defeat the Francos now. First, you gotta develop your battle skills. But how? Well, get your ship equipped, and then gain experience by attacking some merchant fleets. I was about to assign crew. I'll get there. First, get equipped. Second, kill people. We can defeat merchant fleets easily since they lack skills and equipment. But even though merchant fleets don't have battle skills, there can be many ships. I'm afraid it won't be that easy. Well, the number of ships doesn't matter. You'll win instantly if you defeat the flagship. So the key is to kill the flagship, guys. Welcome to tutorial. You can also win with a duel. Ha 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 ha. But the equipment you have now, not a good idea. Well, one day we'll be able to buy some gear. Ha! All the Portuguese ships will be mine! By betraying Commodore Ezekiel, you've already become an enemy of Spain. Indiscriminate attacks will make every country our enemy. Instead, it's wise to target just ships of one country for now. We'll declare war on everyone. What's the matter? What's so funny? Well, I was just thinking maybe you were born to be a pirate. You were never this excited when you were in the Navy. What are you saying? A battle with pirates? I battled with pirates a number of times in the Navy. That's why I know what they think, that's all. Haha, sorry, anyway, let's find a merchant fleet to attack. Alright. So first off, let's get this assignment done, because this is pretty important. We need, actually, how many do you need on a galleon? Probably like 35 or something, so who knows what percent it is. More than 10% anyway. Let's try 20%. Or that was 10% again. Good job. 20%. 2%. 78%. Still not enough. It actually might be enough because we're still going at 10 speed. It's hard to say. But I'll go to 25%. Well, there we go. Now we're definitely not slowed down by our crew. Alright, so we've got 132 combat. Let's put a save down, because we're probably all going to starve to death and run out of money. But, we're going to go pirating. We need to find a Portuguese fleet. That's probably not that one. But, we got to get used to doing this. So, Portuguese battle fleet. They would crush us. Also, did we just lose all of our... Just want to double check if we're hated by Spain now, because we did just steal a ship. There you go, 100% enemy to Spain. Spanish fleets are very dangerous, because they could attack us and wipe us out. Alright, there's only one Portuguese port I know of. It's right here. There's no Portuguese merchants, though. Where's my merchants? Okay, that's not a merchant fleet. It's another. We found 2 Portuguese battle fleets. Great. Alright, here we go. Maybe. It's a Turkish merchant fleet. Look, I don't have any options right now. If I don't go after a fleet, we will starve to death. This is actually a good angle to start with, assuming you can't attack at night, of course. It's against the rules of engagement. Alright, here we go. Paula Abdul. He's a very high-level character himself. Lots of cool skills. But we must fight. This is probably where we lose, so... Hope you're ready, guys. You wanted pirating. Stop your ship or we'll attack. Huh? Why should I listen to you? You only got 1 ship. I got like 6. Alright, combat time. Look at your fleet. We've got 1 ship. Just brings you back to here. Luckily, it's in good shape. How could you hear them? We're doing flag signaling. So we can look at 2 of the enemy ships. Where are the rest of the ships? They don't have. They have Sakers, which are fairly low damage. I forget exactly the weapon stats on the various things, but we're trying to look for their flagship basically, which will have a little star by it rather than a number. So anyway, let's just move. So movement is determined by your ship's stats, and it's kind of weird. So we could attack that one, but it might not be a good idea. I'm trying to find their flagship. Okay, there you go. You can see the map now. So their flagship is actually pretty well protected, of course. But we'll shoot some cannons or whatever we've got on that guy. Alright, one hull damage taken. Maybe best is to circle around like this. Oh, we got pretty long-range cannons. Why not? Might as well shoot them. It just spends a little bit of gunpowder. Yeah, this is the second... It's, in the first game, there's some strategy to the, naval combat. Uh-oh! Those guys decided to fight us. That's actually pretty bad. I need my crew alive to win to defeat the flagship. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we lose our first combat. Like I said, the start is pretty hard for Catalina. I wonder if they're trying to run away. Yes, run away. Flee, fools. Do I actually have a target from here? No. Ah, whatever. I don't need to fire the cannons. Doesn't matter. Alright. Firing cannons. We've only lost 4 crew and a few pieces of hull. It's actually nice. Their flagship is kind of isolated now. Here we go. We get going kind of the same direction as them. So we're on opposite sides of the flagship as the rest of their fleet. And this is actually really, really good spacing for us. And we definitely want to do a melee attack. No duels, though, right now. Alright, we just took out over half. This is it. We win. Just like that. Alright. See, I know what I'm doing, guys. The enemy flagship ran up the white flag. Red Ankylo completely destroyed the Turkish fleet on May 21st, 1522. Well, we got a little bit of money. We found 5 enemy ships. Yeah, I know. It would have been nice if we had some people to man them, but for now, let's just take the Karak. We'll just sell it in port anyway. Name the ship. No. I am not doing this for every ship we capture. So, let's see. We found a little bit of pearls. We'll be selling those. And, let's see. We'll just load this one up with water for a second. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna sell it, like I said. But we got some free food. That's worth something. Bunch of food. Some gunpowder, which, again, it might not be worth even using the guns. Name him the meat shield. No, we're just gonna sell it. I need money more than I need another ship. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, that's all we can take. Help! Save my soul! Alright, so seeing as we're close to Portugal, and we haven't actually attacked Portugal yet, we're just gonna go to Lisbon. I know Lisbon is eventually going to be our target of pirating, but for now, I need I need money and crew and all that. In fact, I didn't check, but how did we do? Yeah, so we stole 20 of their crew, which is just barely enough to sail with it. Normally, you'd want to transfer over some crew to the captured ship. And then we lost a few due to, of course, well, combat. But we actually did quite well in combat. Catalina has pretty good combat stats to start off with, for sure. That's fine. We're just going to get rid of that ship in a second anyway. Alright, let's have a round of tea for everybody that survived. Only 8 people died, so that's pretty good. Commodore Red, I heard a bad rumor. What? Commodore Ezekiel has been issued an official order from the king to arrest you. Well, I see. That's not good. What should we do? Well, if you're asking me to surrender, the answer is no, just like my ship I captured. Well, then you'll fight against your own country? You can leave me now if you wish. I don't intend to force you to commit treason. No, once an officer pledges his loyalty, it's for good. Now that's the spirit. But yeah, we gotta find some new... There's no one to recruit. Great. Alright, let's just, Oh, no. Oh, the tutorial again. Doesn't matter. Alright, so we're gonna have to find some... I would prefer for Catalina to recruit pirates rather than people that are affiliated with a specific nation, because we're very likely to attack whatever nation they're from. Before we, let's just see if there's anyone in the inn, just in case. Oh! Miguel. Let's see if Miguel is anyone worth recruiting. Miguel Solis. Relatively high level. Navigation, gunnery, negotiation. If we could recruit him, he'd be pretty good, but he's Portuguese. I don't know about Portuguese. We'll never be welcome at Spanish. Yeah, we're probably not going to be welcome anywhere pretty quickly, to be honest. What was this guy's name? I was supposed to check his name. Alonzo. He is Spanish, of course. So again, I don't want to recruit a Spanish character. He's a good level 1 character we could recruit, but I want to find... I kind of want to be picky here and only recruit... I only want to recruit pirate affiliations rather than all these people that are going to get mad at me when I sink their ships. Because I have a feeling, if I remember correctly, that your captains can refuse to attack if you attack... I think I remember this. I could be wrong, but I seem to remember that if you have, like, Spanish captains and you attack a Spanish fleet, they get a little bit uppity. Anyway, let's sell off our goods and figure out where we're going from here. No. Pearls are pretty valuable, though. That was a good first catch. I suppose I should save my food from this ship if I can... Oh, no. Right, it's just water. Alright, we got lots of food, lots of gunpowder. Let's get rid of our spare ship. No, we don't need your tips, old man. The no. How much is it worth? See, you get more money for selling captured ships than almost anything else. That was worth... I guess the pearls might have been worth slightly more. But if we'd been able to capture all 5 ships, they would have been worth way more. So I'm thinking, now that we've got a little bit of money, it might be worth spending the 6 grand to get rid of the gun slots, because it's just not going to make much difference firing the guns. I don't know, like, I guess if it's possible that you get sort of weapon experience for using the cannons, that might make a difference. But they're not very good at sinking ships or capturing ships firing cannons. Like, they'll almost never make a difference for actually winning the combat. So I think it's worth getting a little bit more crew or storage space. Some combination of them. Glass bead. No, we're not doing trading, Thorinum. No trading. We're pirates. We're gonna earn our money through blood and iron. So we're getting 70 new cargo slots no matter what, because we got rid of the guns. So that puts us at 620 for storage. And then, so if I go 200, it'll be 600 storage for 200 crew. I think we want to focus on decent crew size if we're going to be successful. Oh, we can only go up to 200. Never mind. I thought we could go higher. So 200 is the max. So we'll have a max crewed galleon with no guns. I don't think you can sell the guns. If you can, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so that's done. We should at least get some figurehead. I don't have a ton of money, but... we used to get pretty good success with Commodores. I think we can go up a little bit higher for our first ship. Giant Eagles, ooh. 18,000, that's a good chunk of our gold, but alright. We're going to start with a fancy figurehead. A bad event would be terrible early on for Catalina, so we'll do that. I think it needs a little bit of repairs. We're going to have to remember to do that more often now. And that's it. So, ship sold, ship renovated. We want to get a few more crew. And then we got to find someone else to attack. And we gotta just stop at ports until we find some NPCs, basically. Also, hello, Mirador. Sorry, I missed you on Twitch chat. You debating whether you want to get this on the crew? It's a pretty... on your phone. It's a pretty good... I would say it's a pretty fun game. Alright, so now that we've got 200 crew, we can also change our percentages here. I'm wondering if 20% will be enough. It might be, but it might not be. Let's go 21%. The rounding can be tricky. How many games are there in the series? Oh, I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask that question. All right. I think 45 is the minimum navigating for this one. A few people on lookout and most people fighting. That'll be fine. This is Uncharted Waters 2. If you can speak Japanese, there's lots of other games in the series, I think. I wonder if it's worth buying whatever weapons we can buy. I think I'm gonna buy a telescope. Yeah. It'll just make it a little bit more likely to spot ports when we're traveling around. 2 in English, 4 in Japanese, yeah. I don't know if it's worth buying it's once we have weapons and armor, we can start looking into duels, but I don't think that's going to be how we do our early game combat, because I want like A rank weapons and armor before I really give it a shot. What are we missing? Oh no, just water. We can get more water as we go. Oh, also, I forgot. Yeah. Transfer. Now that we don't use cannons, there's no reason to have gunpowder, which just opens up a bit more space for food and trade goods. So I figure that's a good trade. Just throw the gunpowder on the ground. No one will notice. Oops. And then free water, right? There you go. 11 days. Not very far. Okay, so if you were looking for... Wrong button. If you were looking for NPCs to recruit that were pirates, where would you go is my question. Let's save it. Let me don't forget enemy captains can challenge. Yeah, that's why we're sticking with weak merchants for now. I need to get weapons and armor before we fight battle fleets for sure. But I don't think well, I could be wrong, but I don't think merchants are very likely to attack us like that. So I'm just searching through my list for affiliation pirates that are not in a fleet. There's one in Santo Domingo by default. There's one in Marseille that I could probably recruit. That was Cesaro. We had him last time. Hamburg, also low level. Caracas is a long way away. Mombasa is a long way away. Veracruz, Nagasaki, they're all way off in the middle of nowhere. Sofala, Jamaica. Nowhere, because it's a guided one. Okay, there aren't that many that are easy to get that are piracy until you beat pirates. Well, we can go to Hamburg. Hamburg's easy. Marseille is pretty easy, so we'll try those two first. If that gets us 2 starting pirates, that's fine. If I have to recruit non-pirates to be on my fleet, that's okay, but I would prefer, you know. So I saved it. So Hamburg. Who remembers where Hamburg is? Of course, there's like a terrible... Oh, hold on. It is more important, of course, to find easy pickings, though. Battle fleet. Don't go anywhere near that one. Dutch battle fleet. Stay away. We're going to spend a lot more time looking at fleets. If this is a merchant fleet, it's probably too close, but it's a battle fleet anyway. Man, so many battle fleets. Oh, also, just for record keeping, how much infamy with Turkey did we get there? 13. So we're going to be hated by everybody very quickly as we sink more merchants. Another battle fleet. Okay. Luckily, Italy doesn't hate us, so that's fine. 5 days. We had like 10 days of food, if I remember correctly. We found Nantes. Are you chasing? Please don't tell me they've already sent fleets to kill me. This is a Spanish battle fleet. Oh, man. And then BlueAnkylo was killed by Spanish battle fleets. Remember when I said Catalina's, like, what are we supposed to do? It seems Commander Ezequiel himself is out at sea. Splendid! The Spanish fleet is all out in the bay. So this is just a preliminary skirmish. It's been nice knowing you guys. Well, maybe we somehow win this. If anybody else gets in range, we are screwed. But the flagship did charge right at us. No. It's a good thing we had 200 crew, right? Uh-oh. We need to not take much more crew damage here. Uh-oh. Oh, that ship just done. Are we gonna somehow pull this off against a battle fleet of... Like, this is super sketch. Oh, that's ridiculous. There's no way that should have worked. There's no way. If only I had some mates to hold on to all these ships, we would have just made like 100,000 gold in galleons we could sell. They're all... We could have sold off 5 Flemish galleons. Well, we'll sell 1 at least. Wow. Wow! Time to leave Europe and never come back. I can't believe we won that battle, to be honest. I'm sure if they'd all ganged up on us and their flagship hadn't gone first, we were doomed. But they were kind of dumb. Gotta say. Now, unfortunately, battle fleets don't really have, they don't really have, like, goods on them. So we don't really get, trade value. All the value you get from battle fleets is selling off their big warships. Commodore, another fleet is approaching. That's Commander Ezekiel's flagship, the Santa Cruz. And look, they're signaling us a message. See, we speak by flag. It says, your previous battle was a brave yet vain attempt. Yeah, I don't know how we won that. Surrender now and you may get a special pardon. But if you resist, there will be no future glory or life for rebels. Yeah, but I'm the rebellion master. Hard to starboard, come on, Commodore. Fleeing is the only way out of here. I'll admit your victory, but someday my country will avenge my defeat. So dumb. Alright, we're just gonna head over this way. Or at least try. We're probably pretty low on crew. Yeah. Because I took the ship that had no crew on it. That's why it has no one on it. No. It only needs, like... There you go. Wow, this guy is a bad captain. Look at how bad his speed is. Sorry while I speed through this stuff a little bit. No time for fighting. We just need to get to port right now. Alright, welcome to Nantes. Why not? English. We're not going to be fighting with English at the moment. Whew. I can't believe we won that fight. That's the one that usually kills me early game. That was insane. Super lucky. Alright, well, let's preserve as many crew as we can. We'll have to recruit a few more, but that's fine. And the good news is, by capturing a Flemish galleon, or whatever they called it, it's worth a fair bit of money, I'm sure. It's just food and water. So yeah, we actually get a profit of, you know, 16k, give or take. Oh, we actually didn't take any damage. They didn't use cannons at all. Very nice. Chainmail, not very good. If I can find, like, some B or A rank armor, I might buy it, but... I'm scared of duels, but I also don't want to waste money buying, like, C rank stuff. I probably treated them a little bit too much. Yeah, I know we need to recruit people. I'm trying. We haven't sailed anywhere yet. Like, we just left Spain and we got attacked by the battle fleet like a day out. And we haven't seen anyone we even could recruit if we wanted to, so. Alright. Assign crew. What did we decide? It was like 22% or something? No, it's 23%. We'll just go with 25 so I don't have to mess around so much. Alright. 11 days. We're trying to get to Hamburg. We want to find a pirate. We're not going after battle fleets. Don't even think about it. If this guy attacks me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's another Spanish battle fleet full of Flemish galleons. If only we had skilled captains that were faster than... See, this is why speed is so important. If you can't outrun these guys, there's just no surviving. So is Hamburg the first port? I think it's Hamburg first and then Amsterdam second, right? Or maybe not. No, Antwerp. Well, we still need to find captains, so we're going to stop here. And I gotta find something. Even if I'd prefer pirates, I just gotta take whatever I can get right now. She looks like a red mage. She's, that's not too bad. I think she might agree to being a red mage. Out of the way, peasants. Come on, mates. Nobody. I'm still... That's like 0 for 3 ports. Can't find anybody. Alright. We're gonna have to start bleeding a little bit of cash in terms of keeping our ship stocked on food and water. That's unfortunate too, is she... When you're playing as like a combat... Should I save it? I don't know. I don't know what else I can do right now, so we'll just keep going. Dutch battle fleet. Well, we're not... The Dutch aren't mad at us yet, so... We're probably going to get caught by that Spanish battle fleet here. Oh, there's people here. Oh, he's in charge of a battle fleet. Battle fleet. You can't recruit battle fleet people. But you could recruit this guy. So Klaus. Who's Klaus? Is he worth picking up? Klaus Schouten. We might not be able to recruit him because he's level 5 and 6 and kind of bad. Ugh. If I recruit him, we're gonna have to get rid of him later because he's gonna be bad. But I need captains right now, so okay. He's definitely... Well, let's have a look at his stats in-game so you guys can see. But yeah, he starts at level 5, 6, reasonable starting levels, but his stats are, like, garbage, really. Like, just very not good stats. Alright, who's this guy? Patrick Tamon. Is he any good? Oh, another Portuguese... Or, sorry, another Dutch. I mean, I guess we can try. This guy is on the battle fleet. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess we try, but he's got a pretty high level, too. I bet he's going to say we're not experienced enough. Oh, no, he'll join. Well, let's at least treat him to get his starting price down a little bit, if that works, the way people told me it worked this way. Well, it went down a little bit, but... Alright, well, now we've got 2 more people that I don't even like. I think these guys have kind of garbage starting stats. Like, I wouldn't choose them. They start kind of high level, but their stats are... Well, no, because what really matters is the seamanship stat and the fist stat, and he's terrible at both of those, so I wouldn't actually want him pirating or captaining a ship. But what choice do I have right now? I need what I can get. Eventually, we'll put him on a sloop or something and let him get sunk. Commodore, I'm not very happy for you. I think I'll... We just recruited him. He's like, I'm going to stay here anyway, actually. You are totally getting killed as soon as I can afford to get some people killed. Alright. We did not get attacked by that fleet. Maybe we dodged them. Good thing I knew where Hamburg was. Alright, I'm still looking for a useful mate, but, you know, we've got a couple now, so we're getting a little bit closer. George Eggle. Let me look him up again, even though I'll probably just recruit him no matter what, but... Hey, it's actually a pirate! This is the pirate I was looking for. So once I recruit this guy, you guys will understand. Alright, Thornum, see you later. It is getting pretty late. I don't know how long I'll go, to be honest, but I'm having fun, so I can't stop. I'm addicted. Alright, that's the first guy that I wanted to join my crew. So if we look at his stats, he's got cannoneering, which might help one day, but look how much better his level 1 stats are. At level 1, he's got better stats than those other two guys that are at level 6 or 7. So he'll have room to grow. He'll be totally fine. Not that I'm going to give him a ship anytime soon. I just need people to hold on to captured ships right now. Well, I'm glad you're having fun, Hades. Oh, we already got claws. Alright. So, that was one of my piracy targets. We can keep looking for aligned units, or we can try to find some more piracy people. I think I will try to find another one, because I like the idea of having... Once we start giving full ships, like we probably want a fleet of 4 or 5 warships at some point, and then we can capture a few and sell them as we need them, kind of thing. But I kind of like the idea of having pirates manning the permanent ships, so we want to get these guys recruited soon. Now, I don't really want to go to Jamaica or the New World just yet. I think that would be suicide. So I'm looking for places we could actually get to that typically have pirates. I think we got the Hamburg one already. The next one that's probably worth picking up is in Marseille. So I think we'll go there next. Yeah, that'll be the next one we can get, I think. That's all there's only, I think from what I can tell, there are only 2 pirates in sort of the Mediterranean European area. So we'll get them, and then we'll figure out what we're doing for the rest of the crew. We might get attacked here. No. Spanish battle fleet number 2. Ah, we can't even... I didn't save it, did I? I put a... This is dumb. Why did I save it there? This is the end. We lose. I can't give in until I avenge the loss of both my brother and my fiancé. Spain is just flooding the waters with these... This is ridiculous. At least we can attack the flagship right away. Oh, how are we gonna win these? No, I don't have any armor. A good starting melee. I guess on the plus side, the enemy ships are galleons, which are generally more gun-focused. I don't know. I don't know how we keep winning these with one ship. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button! We lose. We lose. Welcome to RNG Rock, Paper, Scissors. I'm not going to go over it right now because we're just going to lose. Oh, this sucks. I mean, I guess if we manage to not die long enough by random luck, I think it comes out as a tie. Oh, we actually won the rock, paper, scissors by fluke. Now, the value, the number on the card, also affects how powerful your move is, but that was me losing the rock, paper, scissors match. And then winning it. But the thing is, he's going to have much better weapons and armor than I do. So even when I win it, I will win it poorly. And when I lose it, I will lose it very badly. So, you know, I've actually won more rock, paper, scissors than I've lost. But it doesn't look like it in terms of our health. Alright, this is silly. Now, if I was super familiar... We're just gonna die now. If I was super familiar with the Bastard Sword, I might know like what type of attack it's better with. It's probably better with a strike or something. But yeah, we lose. Pretty sure the dudes you fight are scripted right now are level 1. Well, it doesn't matter because I accidentally dueled them and then we died. So, great. Good thing I put a save in, right? At this exact point. So we're going to try this fight again without accidentally starting a duel. Nope. See, I try to go fast, right? If you didn't have save states, we would have basically already lost the campaign because of, well, we messed up. The bastard sword is neutral? Alright. I will trust you, but I don't know. Alright, this is where I accidentally dueled last time. We're not going to do it. Why you bad at games? Why you bad at commenting? Alright, luckily the oh, this one decided to attack. That's bad. I guess we're lucky that our ship is pretty good in melee and that the enemy flagships are really dumb. Like, I swear, if they ever used halfway smart AI, we would be totally swamped every combat. But with a little bit of not dueling, we win. And yeah, I guess if the enemy captains are level 1, that would kind of explain why our crew are killing all of their crews so easily. So, anyway, we got a bunch of galleons. They're worth lots of money. That's great. I really don't want to have to do this for every single ship. I think you should actually, if you're gonna not take all of the enemy ships, you should ignore the top ship, because the top one's the flagship where you killed all the crew, so you don't actually get their crew. If you're keeping track of that kind of thing. But I already added it accidentally. Alright. And then we're going to do tons of this kind of micro, because might as well, I guess. Commodore, we're surrounded! We can't escape! This may be the last battle for us. Emilio, I regret that I got you involved in my personal grudge. That's okay, it was my choice to join you. I'll accompany you to the very end. Attention crew, prepare to assault the enemy. I feel like they should have said this before the combat started. Commodore, something is strange about the way the enemy is moving. It seems as if they're retreating. There's a fire in the enemy battle line. It looks like a fire was set while they were in close formation. They're fleeing. What a stroke of luck. We're saved. Wait, what is that over there drifting? A Spanish officer clinging to the piece of driftwood. Pull him on deck. Thanks for saving me. Well, you're our prisoner now. State your name and rank. If you plan on keeping a ship, you should prioritize the flagship. We're selling all the ships right now, so that's not worth it. I guess, nah, I wouldn't say that. Right now, it's better to just keep the crew. We don't have enough money for food and stuff. I don't know. Huh? Don't be so pretentious, pirates. My name is Andreas Pila. I'm a lieutenant in the Spanish Navy. You should also know that I'm the one who saved you, because I set the fire. We didn't start the fire, because I did. Well, that's an obvious lie. Why would a stranger save us? No, I see you don't have much of a memory. But then you probably met 100 crazy philosophers at the cafe. Oh, the crazy pirate philosopher. You must be wondering why I saved you, Miss Lady Pirate. I was a school buddy of your fiancé, Hernan. Even though he was from a noble family, he was still a good guy. He was very kind to the people like me who grew up in poverty. That's why I decided to save you, and I'd like to join your mission, too. So let me work for you, Commodore. I'm quite useful, you know. Well, welcome aboard, mate. Thanks, Commander. We're gonna make a great team. Don't get me wrong. You might be useful to me, but I don't completely trust you. Yet. If you give me the slightest reason to suspect you of betrayal, it's all over. I admit your victory, but someday my country will avenge me. We're just going to get attacked instantly here. We should probably just sink all of our ships because we're going to get attacked again. I don't actually know if it's worth... Oh, man. How am I going to get back to port? Let's put a save here. I don't know. Oh, I need more than that. That's for sure. This is why we should not have taken the flagship. How many galleons are 45? Maybe we can get away with... Like, he's pretty bad at sailing, so I just wanted to give him a max speed that's not going to sink us. This one's the next lowest. Get everybody to speed 7 or so. Boy, oh boy. Well, we'll see. Sail like your life depends on it. Get to port. I don't know if that guy's chasing us or not, but I feel like he might be. Alright. Good news, everyone. We made it. Now we can restock our crew, sell these galleons. Now, you could make an argument to keeping one of the galleons, but my argument is no. We're more likely to win the combat flagship to flagship, and having NPC-controlled ships right now is just going to be an expense that I don't want to have to deal with. We'll get there eventually, though. Now, we've already checked this port for crews, so there's not... Oh, hold on. I heard an interesting rumor, Commodore. What is it? About Commander Ezekiel again? No, it's about our enemy. Oh, I should check his stats, too. I forgot. Duke Franco disowned his own son, Joe Franco, who is now traveling the high seas. If that's true, then we're in luck. If Joe's in Lisbon, we can't approach him. But if he's out at sea, we'll have plenty of opportunities to attack. Andreas Pala. Yes, Commander? Did you hear that? I will destroy the Francos? Try to remember that. No one is to interfere with my revenge. I understand, Commodore. Alright, so I only came here to sleep. Alright, so... the good news is, those ships would be worth quite a lot, right? So this is a galleon. We have, like, our ship's a galleon too. It wouldn't be bad to have more galleons, but right now I just can't. I can't. The only thing on board is water and food, so don't worry about it. 30 grand per ship, 3 gold bars each. Good deal. That's more money than we would have got for a couple trade goods anyway. Alright, then we repair the flagship. And that's it. So how are we doing? Red Ankylo. Level 10 combat. We've got 160,000 gold. We're actually doing pretty well on cash. We've got a lot of pirate fame already because we've won these ridiculous combats. We just recruited this Andreas guy. He's pretty good. Well, I say that. Ugh. Seamanship, not good. I mean, he's got nice skills. His combat skills are great. But he's not going to be a very good, like, travel captain. So I don't know. Maybe he'll be a good first mate or something. Emilio's not very good either. Man, we don't get very many, like, solid sailors with us, eh? Gotta go find some good pirates to recruit. Need more level 1 pirates that I actually want on my team. Alright, so let's stock up a little bit of food. I'm trying to get to... Actually, you know what? Let's put a little split here. Future tubers, thanks for watching. I don't know how long this episode was. I might have split it again. All these episodes are going to get split at some point. But I'm going to stop the recording here. Thanks for watching and all that.